Jeez, that's sensitive. Test. I'll have to work on that later. Hello. Fancy seeing you here. How are you? If you don't mind me asking, as always, are you able to hear both me well and the music I'm playing? Oh, you're too sweet, dear. You're too sweet. You're now banned for being too sweet, so... Sucks to suck. I kid, you know I kid. Sign in. There we go. Huh. Yeah, it's kind of quiet on purpose, just because... You know, I'd rather have it that way so I can, you know, hear myself talk. Otherwise, I will stop. I will forget how to talk. What? My Blue Sky signed me out. What the hell? Just give me a minute. Just need to send a... Hello! Can I call you Danke? Danke? Like the... That's German for thank you, right? Can I call you that? Hello! Welcome in. I'm just getting set up here. I was gonna, you know, send... Oh, we're going live on my Blue Sky as well, and then Blue Sky decided to sign me out of nowhere, so... I'm trying to go fetch my Blue Sky password. Yeah, glad to have you. Thank you for joining. Here, let me, Whoa. Alright, there we go. Probably just gonna mosey around for a bit and see if anyone else shows up, but then I'll just get straight into, you know, sketching. It's just gonna be, you know, super casual doodles. Probably like, you know, fandom characters, and then, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe a few original characters of mine. But, I want to make sure the music is audible, but not, like, enough to, like, overpower my voice. So I need to keep it quiet so I can hear myself talk to be able to talk. It's big! Yes, thank you. How's your guys' day so far? For whatever time it is for you guys. Well, I know what time it is for you, Grub, but... Oh, tired out already? It's still morning here, technically. And... looks... Oh yeah, my gecko's lights just turned on. I have my leopard gecko's tanks are... I'll have timers attached to them to set to turn on at 11 a.m. It's going good. It's only oh... No, I get the feeling. It's like early afternoon is just... It's peak napping hours. And then, well, speaking as someone who physically cannot nap, it's peak hours for your body to decide that it needs a nap despite the fact you can't. You know. You know. God, no, literally. I've been, kind of going through that on the daily for about a week or so. It's really annoying. I love how I so much just open my mouth and I start to pog a little bit. Ooh. I was barely even opening my mouth there. Oh yeah, but that reminds me, this lovely model, as you know, Grub, was made by Grub, my lovely partner. I've used it before, but they've just added some new features and kind of made it look a little smoother, added the cheek tufts to my little Dr. Carbon here, and I'm really happy with it. And you'll never believe it, but I now have expression toggles, which I'll probably forget to use, but either way. Look, I could be angry, I could be really happy, or I could be sad. Or I could just be normal. I could just be on my normal pills. Well, of course I would shout you out every time, because your work is phenomenal. Grub here. Well, I like jangle keys over you. Grub here has a Ko-Fi of their own and does amazing commissions. And, yeah, anyone watching this after I upload it on my YouTube should know that they have phenomenal art and cover a lot of different medias in their work. And, yeah, I'm promoing you. Suck it. I'm promoting you. I know it's my, I mean, I also do commissions. I could just say that. Echo did, commission me yesterday, though, so, I'm gonna be getting to work on that soon. And who knows, maybe I'll, stream that if she's ever comfortable with it. Yeah, no pressure, of course, but, a shameless little plug for myself and Grub. The Sinister Potion. Another quick little, you know, technicality, question. Is too much of my audio being picked up? Because I know sometimes I'll listen back to myself and I'll hear all the annoying lip smacking and I'm like, that doesn't sound so good. Kind of just like I did right there. Okay, good. I trip over my words constantly either way, because of my, you know, jaw issues and me not breathing properly like I should, but, that's neither here nor there. Also, I'm hoping, once I do upload this onto YouTube, that my mic playback will sound a lot better than it used to, because I finally have a much better mic for my desktop. It's adorable! Your lisp is adorable, what do you mean? I'm gonna have to fight you on that. Oh, and, yeah, I know I'm playing, you know, the Fat Rats music to start, and you're probably gonna be hearing a lot of that, because, one, it's all copyright free, all his music is copyright free, which is awesome. Two, it's really good, and three, I've been hyper-fixated on his music since, like, 2019. And I love it. So, yeah, you're gonna be hearing a lot of the Fat Rat. Let me see. Just gonna make sure I mention that, started streaming on my Tumblr. Yes! Donka, I gotta be so for real. I have dragged Grub into calls so often, and just like, you gotta listen to this new Fat Rat song. You have to. Go. Yes. Oh, and well now, okay, well, it's a gift that Grub. It's a gift that keeps It's a gift that keeps giving. See, there we go, stumbling over my words again. It's a gift that keeps giving because now I am, in turn, showing other people the Loco Roco OST. because it is Peem. Ooh, that... Would I get copyrighted if I use the Loco OST, do you think? Oh! You know of Loco? You know of Loco? Rub? Another Loco. Oh my god, this is a glorious day. I had 2 previous Loco streams. I think it was 2. On my, you know, once again, viewers no ball. You're right. Video game music doesn't really. Okay, gotcha. Well, maybe I will use Loco music for an intro at some point. Yeah, I put like, I think it was like 2 VODs up on my channel of Loco. And I'm also just, you know, Corkador VODs on YouTube. I should probably put that next time I stream, I should probably put that up on the screen. You were my little boy guide. I feel bad that I never continued it. I think, again, last year was not a good year for me to stream, hence why I kind of started trying to and then just never did. It was a rough year. Very, very rough year. But, you know, it ended positively, and I'm kind of I'm in a much better spot than I was last year, and so I'm hoping to, you know, kind of just start doing a lot more things again, and that includes, you know, branching out online, streaming more. I started posting on my Twitter again, which is really scary. I have mixed feelings. Like, on one hand, I'm glad that, like, some of my art has been reaching a lot more people than I've ever been used to. It's kind of scary. Simultaneously, I kind of don't like that I'm back on Twitter because, yeah, I refuse to call it X. Because of, I mean, you know, it's a cesspit, just like any social media. Yeah, it's scary. Hence why, whenever my art, like, you know, does numbers, as the kids like to say, I do get kind of low-key freaked out. Because already I'll get, like, just, you know, just weird, unwarranted comments, and I'm like, is this really how you think talking to strangers is supposed to go? I don't know you. But, yeah. If I ever do Loco again. Yes, okay. I've been playing Loco 2 kind of like off camera. I got past mutated Bon Mucho. I don't remember where I left off streaming wise, but I kind of feel bad because I've gone further in the game since. What I do need to continue is the Amori streams, because I haven't touched that game since I stopped streaming, because I plan to go back, and I still want to go back. Yeah, I'll just, yeah, get back to it eventually. Hate being perceived. Yeah, again, you know, with like Twitter and then any, you know, online presence I've been on the internet for a long time, you know, which is a regret of mine. I regret how young I started using the internet. And as we all know, when you're... Yes, once again, you know, peak. Listen, Amori is... It's a game where... I'm gonna say straight up, I don't like Octocat. I really don't like Octocat, and especially, like, getting a lot more context for her past behavior / opinions. I hate Octocat. I'm straight up. I think she's disgusting. At the same time, Amori is a game that covers very personal things to me and has, you know, been very personal to me and touched me in, you know, very personal ways for years now, and I hold it close to my heart in that case. And, you know, I know there's a lot of debate on separating art from the artist, but Octocat, I'm just squinting at her. But Amori as a game, I really enjoy. It's also one of the few games that I've been, like, hyperfixated on for super long and hardly ever interact with the fandom. Because I was this way with Danny's World for a while, and as you can tell, that's clearly changed, but, yeah, with Amori, I just straight up don't touch the fandom. No. it's a great game with a greatly disturbed creator. So, yeah. But at some point, I'll get back to it. The Mori fandom is, I see. I'm still. I used to like kind of be out and about, like out and proud about my hot take opinions, like, you know, constantly on the internet, and you know, something, you know, there's this meme that has gone around that's like, you know, if you knew me on the internet before, you know, X year, I owe you an apology. And I kind of feel that way with, like, pretty much every single past year. Because I feel like every single year I had a period of just being cringe or being bitter, just what I didn't really need to be, dealing with my own issues and just kind of being a piece of shit because of it. And I know, you know, we're always growing. Every human being, each year, each month, each day, is always growing and changing as a person. And I am happy to say that, you know, last year sucked and was shitty and was hard, and I suffered a lot of losses, but I came out of it a fundamentally different person and have felt better about life and about the world and about myself than I have in a long time, despite all the, you know, current events going on, which I think is, you know, really important, because it's important to pay attention to, you know, what's going on, but it's also important to, you know, basically just keep hold of yourself and your sanity and the community around you, you know? I have gone on like 4 different tangents in that singular ramble. I apologize. That's that's something I'm trying to be less ashamed about too, is, you know, I naturally ramble, I like to talk, I go on tangents, I like covering different topics, and as such, I tend to yap and yap and yap. It is my stream, yeah. I often forget what I was originally talking about. I fully understand, I feel the exact same way. Yeah, oh. 2022 was, whoops, 2025. Well, you know, 2022 was actually one of my worst years, so, but yeah, yeah, I think a lot of change happened last year for a lot of people I know. Oh, I'm gonna... This stream should actually be titled "Chat Reminds Quark to stretch their neck out every once in a while," because I just kind of naturally get so stiff when I record, especially with like a VTuber model, and it hurts my neck even more than it usually does. Okay, let's hope I don't lose. Woo! I don't want my headphones to slide off, but best I can do for now. Let's see. Oh, don't worry. I'll try to remember. I also remember to eat this time before stream, so I won't have to leave midway through because my stomach's like collapsing in on itself. Oh, this is Mayday. It's one of my favorite tracks by the Fat Rat. It does the background, like I mean, you can't see it right now, obviously, but the background art for the song makes me think of Portal. Actually, well, okay, as someone who's never played Portal, it reminds me of Portal, so take my words with a grain of salt. You do love Portal. I love that for you. Portal mention. It does seem like you guys are the only ones here currently, but I think I might just go ahead and start sketching if that's okay. You know what? Sure, Grub. That sounds good. You know, I had a little fun fact about Portal, but I'm kind of low-key afraid of saying it on stream just because I don't want that to, like, dox me too easily. So, wouldn't dox me exactly, but just a little too close for comfort. So, whatever I was just saying, never mind. It was Portal related, though. But other than that, I know nothing about Portal. I know GLaDOS, I know Wheatley, I know a few of the other companions. Sorry, whacked my headset. I know a few of the other companion cubes. I know nothing else. I don't know the setting, the plot, the backstory, any of it. I've seen a little bit of gameplay. It looks fun. Alright. Let's see. I'm probably gonna turn down the music volume even more. Sorry, I just want to be able to, like, you know, I'm gonna be basically trying to focus on chat, myself talking, you know, music and art all at the same time, so I'm gonna... okay. Alright, switching over. I still got my little spider cat up. Alright. At some point I also gotta figure out how to do these, those screen transitions between, different, scenes. Alright. What are we starting with? Me, put a little bit of a background for myself just to see better. Ah, my neck. Ooh. How many Portal games are there? Just 2? Or is there more? Let's see. Alright. Do you guys have doodle requests? Because otherwise I'm just gonna start drawing whatever. Valve hates number 3. So does Loco Roco. Cries a little bit. Exa! Yes! I freaking love Exen. Is there a certain style, like, you'd want of him? Like, kind of the way I draw him in kind of my AU-ish sort of look? Do you want in-game style? What are we thinking? Egg. Does Midnight Carnival count as the third one? Okay, you know what, I'll draw him in his little kind of in-game look, just for now. I do draw him biblically accurate sometimes. I draw more kind of quote-unquote on model, usually when I'm doing self-ship art, and I don't really know why, just something I've noticed. I do need to make more, you know, self-ship art with him using kind of my, I guess, more quote-unquote anthro designs. So it's trust me, I will commission you for that model at some point. I'm so sorry it didn't work out right now, just a bunch of unforeseen shit came up. Truke! Yeah, I want a Drizzle model! I'm biting you. Eggson's also a great example of a character who is vastly different every single time I draw him, I feel. Like, his feature's always different. Like, I can't keep him consistent. If you do it for free, I may cry. Not really, but I don't want you to undersell your talent, you know? Then cry? Damn! Damn, okay, I see what it is. Where was I? So, I was gonna say, let me tell you about my week, and then I remembered, I have really bad memory issues, and I can never remember for the life of me. Oh. True! No, it's just like, I wonder if it's just like when you have a favorite character, you have like all these different like ideas on how you want to portray them, and then just kind of, even unconsciously, it like shifts around. Drizzle! Maybe I'll do a very quick drizzle after this. It's also you with Peck. You know, I feel like your Peck is pretty consistent. If anything, I draw him I draw your take of Peke inconsistently because I always give him a little snoot. Because, like, I know, like, from the side, his face is more just, like, it's, like, very subtle, I would imagine, right? Like, you know, if I was to draw him from the side here. But then yeah, I feel like I always kind of gave him the little, trying to figure out how to even describe it. Dragonish? I don't know. Something like that. Oh, Becky! Oh, I'm so happy you know these characters. Okay, back to Dixon. I love drawing him doing the big laugh. He's so joyous. Some of these, any of the doodles I do that I'm feeling a little more confident in, I might refine, either on stream or later. What am I doing here? What if both? You gotta keep talking about it's Lokoroko Drizzle Egg Sunday. It's many holidays happening today. Whoopsie. It's a big day, big day. I don't need to be too fancy about this. Budsy running. You know what? Maybe that'll be my next doodle. Peke and Budsy. You know, one of these days, my big projects will be redesigning some of my Lokoroko anthros. I'm really happy with the redesign I gave for Priffy, because my original design of her, she's beautiful, don't get me wrong, I love Priffy, that's my wife, but I just didn't really entirely vibe with the design I gave her, so the new one I'm really liking. Tupli, I was debating on changing it to a catfish, mainly because, you know, your design of him grub being kind of cat-like, and then also him having the lips of a fish. I'm not gonna lie. My Tupli design I already have. I'm just too attached to him. I can't give him up. I'm glad you like my Budsy. If I do redraw him, I'm probably just gonna give him a different outfit. I'm not gonna change much else. Again, outfit color schemes are rough for me. Oh, thank you. I love making him a little lizard guy. Priffy and Budsy. I always would say that, oh, you know, Priffy, Tupli are my favorites. Chavez is my favorite. I don't have a favorite. I love them all. I self-ship with all of them, and then Colche is our collective son. That's our baby. It takes a village to raise a Colche. I'm gonna give him a little bit of feathers poking through, because I like giving him feathers. There we go. Exactly, yeah. They're all my favorites, along with Bon Mucho. Bon Mucho's the secret 8th Lokoroko. Add him to the next game as a little ball. I should draw Ixen in 2, oh my god. You get to see my flawed drawing process live. I know, you know what? You caught me being self-deprecating out of habit. You got me. Yeah, you got me. Ooh. I need to go back making Rataton art. I did for like a brief second and then, forgot. I need to go back and play Rataton. So yeah, apparently, Grub, I beat the first world and just didn't remember it. Which still kind of baffles me, even if I know why. Let's just hope my connection isn't crap itself. What am I doing here? You know, I always wonder, why are my poses so stiff and stagnant? And then I realize it's because I try to draw the entire body all at once. And I don't, like... See, I want to draw him, like, cross-legged on a stool. See there, if I just did that more... oh, my faves are Mimizukin and, Kerorompa. I love my boys. Not a Rataton, but I love Fortran. Grub knows. I love Fortran! One of my favorite pieces I've ever done was that fully colored self-ship piece with Fortran. They take so long to draw. Even longer to line art, even longer to color. I swear to God. Kerorompa reminds me a lot of Peke. Like, again, like, 3 different times in that game, I've, like, sworn I was hearing some of the Lokoroko voice actors. Turns out, no, they just sound very similar, which I wouldn't be surprised is intentional. Like, you know, Fortran sounding a little bit like Tupli, Funky Fang sounding like Budsy, Kerorompa sounding like Pecorone. It's pure will. Was it Kamai Adachi being like, yeah, I kind of peaked back in 2006. Let's, if I can't get the original guys, let's get a bunch of guys who can replicate them. He's an amazing composer. No, for real. I would love to, like, you know what I would genuinely love is to hear some of the, you know, Lokoroko's voice actors sing their like, you know, themes again, but like, you know, now 20 years later. Oh my god, wait. Next month is it the 20th anniversary coming next month? Astrobot. Okay, again, here's me, like, focusing too hard on many details. He's doing the little cutesy baby girl pose. I'm gonna stick with looser sketching. Attempt to stick with looser sketching because I'm getting caught up in details that don't matter. Ah, that's the one that Jack Merluzzi's in, right? Gotcha, gotcha. I know I know I found like a concert recorded like back in 2009 in Tokyo, I believe, by Cameron Strother, which is the like singing voice actor for Chavez. But the audio is it's so crunched. It's not crispy, it's crunchy. But I like his singing voice. I like it a lot. And then I did do that remember that little animatic I did, Grub? With John, no, Jerry, I feel so bad. I listen to his podcast all the time, and I always forget his last name. Jerry, what's his face, doing a podcast with Jeff Gettert, which is Budsy's voice actor. Yes, I like his song about eating plastic as a kid. Me too, man. That's why I turned out like this. There we go. He's so cutesy wootsy. Alright, who let Grandpa be a baby girl? The bird. Yeah, I hope the Grandpa, look out, the Twisteds are coming. It's kind of, for him, it's like the British are coming. He is that old. Here we are. I was hoping more people would join, but again, I did choose kind of early in the day to stream. But usually by the time evening rolls around for me, I'm too tuckered out to do much of anything. Grandpa the Did you repeat that? Oh, I cannot tell you how much I adore going into public lobbies and then me and like one other person, like me and at least one other person will just start a ritual of spamming. Can you repeat that at each other? It's great. I'm so happy they added it. It's genuinely so funny. Could you repeat that? Dies instantly. Giant crunching noise. Let's give him a little stool to sit on. Is the music still audible at all? Like, I want it to be quiet, but is it, like, possible to still hear? I I mean, usually I would consider this still sketching, just because I'm using my marker tool. Um, but I've been told I have very clean sketching, which is both a blessing and a curse. Well, thank you. I've, there are many times where I've wished I had a more sketchy art style just because I love the look of it, and I feel like I wouldn't get on myself for perfection as much if I had a sketchier art style. Or at least, like, worrying way too much about details. But, it is what it is. Alright, well, here, let me have his, kind of cane resting beside the stool. He, like, pole vaulted to get up onto the stool because he's too short. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of, I've been trying to do that more lately. It kind of, it reduces the amount of time I have to take on a piece. I guess I really like the look of, like, at least for my art, crisp, clean line art. Alright, well, we got a little guy. He's a guy and he's little. Oop. Here we go. Okay. Alright, he's, look at him. Look at himself. He's so proud that he climbed all the way up onto the stool. At the ripe old age of 110. Love adding detail to mouths just because it's fun. I love drawing teeth, but then I sometimes accidentally make it look a little uncanny. Awesome. He's beautiful. You would like a giant a YouTube thumbnail where it's like the ones where they go like this and they're like, what's his secret? You'd never be able to tell, but he's 110 years old. He's 600. Damn! Zam! He's 600. Zam! I'll save that real quick. Alright, next doodle. We've done Eggson. What was your request? Grubathan? Oh, Drizzle. Gotcha. Part of me is tempted to. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna screenshot this. Screenshot my Eggy, and put it on my Twitter to try to convince all the Eggson people, even more of the Eggson people, to join. I get a... Huh? Oh. Sorry, I love it when Twitter gives me a notification that apparently doesn't exist. Join if you appreciate Eggson. You don't have to love him, but if you at least appreciate him and his worth. There we go. Just gonna try to tempt the masses. Alright, Drizzle. Sylvester Nation. Oh, Sylvester's so good. Sylvester Stallone. Alright, drizzle time. You know, I just thought, I know what I should draw with them. 1 second, I have to grab a reference for myself. Whoop. Copy. Here we go. Alright. I gotta redraw him with the iconic song. I still remember when I showed the movie to Echo for the first time back in 2023. She loved it. She's been saying that we need to rewatch it soon, and I wholeheartedly agree. Right now we're getting through The Sound of Music, about I think just about halfway through. It's a long movie. Yeah. That's what I get for not rotating my canvas. Kinda have to give him the same expression I gave Eggson. I don't know what it is right here, but they kind of feel like a... they kind of... For some reason, to me, they look like a Dora the Explorer character right here. You've heard of backpack, now get ready for umbrella. Oh, thank you. Wait, I'm so flattered. Hello, hi. I need to ask, because I'm now just remembering. Was it you who sent an ask to my self-ship blog on Anon, being like, "You've opened my eyes to Eggson. What do you like about him?" It was... Bless your soul, because that ask made my entire day. I was like, oh my god, I'm so goddamn touched. Thank you so much. No, like, I owe you my life for that. It made me smile. No, I think what happened is I saw it, I got so happy, but I was so tired I immediately passed out, and then, like, first thing when I woke up, I responded to it. Well, I never want you to be nervous to post the things that make you happy, love. Everyone should post about what makes them happy. It's good for the soul. No getting around it. you know, you could always like have your own kind of like special tag for sketches if you want to like keep it separate from, you know, like fully rendered pieces. I feel like I'm kind of making this look worse by tinkering with it, but oh well. Yep. Be free, always! This is kind of a topic change, but kind of going back to what I was talking about earlier. Uh, I need to. I honestly need to figure out like when a good time for me to stream the next part. Like, do a next. I can word. Uh, Stream Memory again. Like pick up where I last left off. Where did I leave off? Oh jeez. At this point, I can't even remember. Um, but yeah, it's been meaning to get back to it for a long time now, and would like a time when I can get like at least a, you know, a bunch more friends all at a time to join. I'm trying to think of what's going on. Uh, might have to see for I don't know if I'll be able to do it this week, because what's today? Thursday? I could possibly do it Friday, although I'd have to double check to see what's going on, or Saturday. Sunday I can't, because that's Easter, and I got, you know, stuff planned with the family. My sister and mom are going to be out of town, so it's just going to be me and dad, and then kind of, you know, having dinner at, like, probably my aunt's place or something, but... And then Monday is actually Izzy and I's, 3-year anniversary. And so I'm really excited for that. So we're gonna have, you know, the day to spend together. But yeah, so anytime before or after those 2 days would, I think that would work. Is this how you, what am I doing? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's amazing that it's, you know, been this long already, but I love her dearly. I love my partners. I also gotta see if she'd be down to start, you know, if I start streaming more regularly, which, you know, let's see what happens, because, you know, I feel like every time I've said that I end up not doing it. But, you know, sometimes she likes joining streams, so do other people, like Grub here. So we'll just have to see. Also, just, you know, in general, I've got quite a number of just untouched games in my Steam library that I always feel like I've kind of just, like, unconsciously been, you know, quote-unquote, saving, to play on stream, and then, as a result, a lot of these games go untouched for, like, even years at a time, which I feel bad about, because, you know, some of them are, like, gifts, like, hey, thought you might enjoy this, and I'm like, I haven't even gotten around to touching it yet. So, regardless if I do end up playing them on stream or not, I'd like to get around to a lot of this stuff. Singing in the rain. I love singing in the rain. I should... Ooh, I should use Drizzle's, like, alternate skin for this, because of the, like, bucket hat, rain hat. I'm singing in the rain. Yeah, no, I feel that. I need to get back to playing, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I started it, I got, like, a little bit in, and I was genuinely having fun. And then, I think life just got really busy, and then I forgot about it. So much stuff I need to get back to. Let's see. I have to. Mario plus Rabbids mention, that was my... I think before Loco Roco, that was my big thing. Absolute peak. Yeah, Donka, you know, like, every ball in existence. Like, you know, basketball, you know, soccer, you know, baseball, you know, kickball, you know, ball. I feel like something about their face looks a little off to me, and I'm sure I'll figure out what that is later after I'm done drawing and be like, ah, but for the time being, I'm just gonna have to power through. It might be the mouth, but, oh well. I got this. If I don't got this, I die IRL. Yes! Okay, remind me after this, like, message me on Discord after this to remind me to reblog it, because Tumblr doesn't like putting your stuff on my feed, which I hate it for, and I want to reblog it. Should I draw one of the little Loco Rocos after this? If so, which one do I draw? Kind of like antsy to draw one of them already. But yeah, I know what you are. Yeah. I love Budsy from the hit game Loco Pollo Loco. Clyde, we gotta go back and watch Oni Plays Loco Roco again, as tradition. Welcome back to Pollo Loco. We're here with your friends, Rangolf, Albertson, and Fandus. The hit game Piku Niku. I do like Piku Niku. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely the mouth that looks a little weird. Let's see what I can do about that. Is it just too detailed? Like, maybe, but I like detailed mouth. Because I'm gay? I don't know. What's my excuse? There we go. Okay, that's kind of cute. Their highlighter. Oh, great. Posing! I'm so good at posing, guys. It doesn't make me want to die so badly. Is what I would be saying if I practice poses more. Did you know I found out about the game because of... I love that! So you grew up with Loco Roco, then discovered Piku Niku, and I did the reverse. I got into Piku Niku in, like, really late 2022 because of a friend group that was obsessed with Siva Gunner. And then I met you, like, roughly a year later, and then the rest is history. Still that, even, like, it was like, because I met you, and then maybe like a little under a year later, I got into Lokoroko alongside you. Well, that's a good thing, because look where we are now. Okay, you know, I want to continue drawing this, but like, also, I want to draw Budsy. I just do. Wait, you know what this looks like? You know what this reminds me of? I now know why it looks off. It's that one meme. It's that one meme that everyone was drawing. Oh, allow. The auto mod. There we go. Now you can call me that. Lokoroko did well, okay. The Phantom brought us together and Lokoroko kept us together. That's true love. You know what? The pose I'm doing along with the expression, you know what it reminds me of? I think this is why I thought it looked off. It reminds me of that one meme everyone's been drawing with the one with the, and she's like gripping it with like full force and making this expression. Remember? Remember? Has anyone seen that meme? Maybe it's a Twitter thing. Everyone was redrawing this, like, was it like an anime screenshot of this woman with, like, huge badoinkadoinks, you know, just huge knockers, and she's, like, gripping one and making this, like, crazy weird face. You know what? I don't want to get people being like, is that a reference to the one thing from the other thing? So I'm just gonna... Yeah, their mouth's too realistic. I'm just gonna do the happy smiler. They suddenly grow like cartoony block teeth instead of having slight fangs when I draw their mouth like that. The happy smiler. That's the name of a community I'm a part of on Tumblr. The happy smilers. You've heard of the happy smilers, now get ready for the unhappy frowners. Well, I wonder, like, if that is an actual group, like, what is it? What must it, like, what could a group called the Unhappy Frowners on Tumblr consist of other than what's already on my dash all the time on Tumblr? It's like, at this point, you know, I'm sure a lot of us, we go on social media just expecting to get angry at some point while browsing. There's no escaping. Yeah, no, that's a real fair point. I just need to go through and mass delete a bunch of notifications that are just, you know, from years ago. I love that. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. So you got a... So you both are like Phantom OGs, and I'm the guy who showed up late to the party as usual. Pretty much... I was about to say every Phantom I'm in right now is like that, but no, I was playing Danny's World pretty dang early on, like right after Shelly was added. And as for Cult of the Lamb, I was a little late. It released like kind of late summer of 2022, I believe. I started playing in like March, April of 2023. That's so cool! I love that. Phantom memorabilia. He would absolutely sell merch of himself, I think. Okay, there. You know, I'm taking so long on this. I haven't like decided if I want them to be like toon-like or more anthro-like. Oh, is there a bot? Is it bot? Is it bot? Is it bot time? How do I destroy the bot? I always forget. How do I get rid of you? Do I just have to do a ban command? Ban, this nonsensical username. Oh yeah, I could just, okay, I could do that, yeah. Banned! Banned! Ban the bot! Literally destroyed. Whoop! If I can now close that. Hi? Oh, very close. Kind of Here we are. Sorry this is taking me so long. Got my eyes on chat and then kind of keep getting dragged back over to the music that's playing. Need to focus. You guys got any plans for the rest of the day? I don't. I'm probably... I might need to go to my parents' house after this just because I've got some... They might have some work ready for me that I need to pick up. Although, I should probably call ahead and ask my mom if it is ready. Just office work. I would like to join that if I have time. I gotcha. I think the next few days are going to be pretty chill. I did finally go back to the D&D group I'm a part of last night, so that was really fun. I just haven't been in a bit because life got busy and they were also in the middle of a new DM like transfer, and so I was kind of just a little too overwhelmed at the time to resume going, but I had a lot of fun last night. It's a new campaign, so I was kind of just learning the ropes of where they left off last night. I should mention the most important part of that is that I've been playing a new character for this campaign in particular, and it's, I mean, let's be real, it's me basically using an OC-ified version of Bon Mucho. But it has been really fun so far because it's a very wacky campaign. Like, definitely, lots of vibes of Amazing Digital Circus mixed with like Deltarune mixed with My Friendly Neighborhood. Like it's crazy, but it's really fun. It's really funny, and throwing a kind of a no nonsense character like Bon Mucho into the mix has been entertaining. First thing he did upon like appearing and like not recognizing where he is in the slightest was immediately get up and like fire kind of a magical laser at kind of the realm's host. And like the second he does that, she opens a portal which immediately like absorbs the attack, and another portal opens which hits another character in the in the party. It was not the warmest welcome. But yeah, we're having fun. We're having fun. I gotta admit, by the end of the night, I was a little overstimulated. Just because it's a big room. Other D&D parties are going on, and so it's loud. And then just our campaign happens to be so surreal. We got stuck in the vaporwave dimension. I think I've spent enough time on this when I'm supposed to be, sketching. I'm having fun, but kind of want to draw Budsy. Let me just add a few more details. No, I might go back and touch this up later. I forgot I made this like a pea coat. And I'll add their little hat later. I don't know if I made it like a flap, like what was it called, a bell hat or a rain hat, but either way, I like it. I'm kind of feeling it. Oh yeah, did I? Oh. I should probably move it up. Oopsie. Oh, hello, Jesse! Oh my god, it's been so long! Oh my god, how are you? How you been? Also, hell yeah, welcome home. I remember you were, at one point you were showing some, plushies you made of the characters. I remember that. I remember that. Well, it's nice to see you again. Thanks for joining us. I'm still fussing over this one doodle, and then I'm gonna move on to another one. If you have a doodle you'd like to see, though, Jesse, let me know. I'm doing just various doodle requests. That's so cool! Yo! No, people who can make fursuits are like, it's a power. I have a friend from high school who makes fursuits and will like take commissions for him, and I'm just like, that's so cool. You gotta be crafty for that kind of thing. Like, you gotta be able to, gotta know your way around like fabric and materials and stuff like that. Just something I never got into, sadly. Kinda wish I did. They are so much money. Yeah, a Peke fursuit would go, any of your Lokoroko designs as fursuits would go so hard. Maybe I erase the top of their head. Sorry, sometimes I'll just stop and listen to the music. I love the fat rat! Rats! Rats! He's the rat! You've heard of the goat, now get ready for the rat. That's so cool! Congrats! You know, I had said friend from high school I mentioned, sometimes she'd come over to my place just dressed up in her fursuits, and I loved it. And, you know, then we'd, like, go out for coffee or boba tea, and she'd wear the fursuit into the boba tea shop. Love the energy. She had a couple of fursuits she made. One was of, she had a Sona for a bit, or at least a character, a furry character based on, I think it's called a Chimera from Terraria. It was a really cool fursuit. Like, she definitely, like, strayed from the norm when it came to, you know, furry designs. But I kind of love that. I don't remember where I was talking about this, but I would love to, I need to make, like, a furry character who is based on, like, a really, like, extinct species. Not just, like, dinosaur levels of extinct. I mean, like, at least before the Triassic, or, like Carboniferous or prior. Because I've been so nerdy about, like, ancient, like, life history on Earth lately. More so than usual. I want to somehow make Opabinia into a furry. And, you know, if you know what Opabinia is, if you don't, we're talking about a prehistoric creature that, it, like, it had, like, 5 eyes, kind of like, I don't remember the arrangement, it had 5 eyes, and this kind of proboscis thingy with a little kind of claw on the end to grab food with, and then apparently its mouth was, like, backwards, and it was the weirdest looking thing. It looks like an alien, because by today's standards, it practically was, but it was like this weird little swimmy sea shrimp arthropod looking thing back during the Cambrian. It is like a spore creature, oh my god. No, literally. And I kind of love the look of them, but like, how would I make that into a furry? Unless I feel like I try to make it into a furry and people will be like, that's just an alien. That's just a literal alien. Like, green glowing alien from sci-fi. The iconic green glowing alien. I wish I'd gotten into Spore. So many games I wish I'd gotten into as a kid. You know what, should I go for that? Oh, Maybe I'll do a loose doodle of an Opabinia furry, you know, quote unquote, and then draw some Budsy. Yeah, I love the Cambrian. I love the Cambrian. I went into the kind of market in the kind of city next to mine, which is, you know, it's very big, much bigger than where the city I live. But we went to the market, and I went to the rock shop that I love going to there, and I got a little actually it was my dad. He bought me a little trilobite fossil as like a late birthday gift. I'm like, yahoo! Because, you know, trilobite fossils are so easy to get, right? Because they're just so abundant. But I hadn't added one to my, you know, rock collection yet, and so I was so happy to finally get a little guy to add. And it's like, you know, I know it's not anything like from a you know, a fossil perspective. It's not anything like crazy or super rare. It's just a, you know, decent sized trilobite fossil. But I don't know, there's just something about holding, you know, what you know is a fossil of a creature that could easily be like over 500 years old. There's just something, I don't know, just so cool about that, but also just kind of humbling about it, just holding it in the palm of your hand. But yeah, I like Cambrian era fossils. Yeah, I'll polish this later. They are little goobers. When the Earth started venting little goobers, great time, honestly. Orca kitty! Kayako? That's so cute. Orca kitty. I'm gonna draw a little orca kitty. Best of my ability. This is my interpretation of an orca kitty. One moment. Looking up an orca for reference. Cute. Orca kitty. This is such a like weird thing to bring up. It's so like obscure, but anyone here, especially someone who's been on the internet for long enough, or like long enough that they were engaging with like much older like internet media, especially like bonus points if it's like obscure internet old media. Does anyone know about Octocat? Does anyone know about Octocat? Because if not, I might have to enlighten y'all. You know about... You guys know about This is the best chat ever! Octocat, Octocat, what are you doing, Octocat? Finding my parents! That became a vocal stem for years. How am I gonna do this? Here, you know, I'm gonna... Let me see if I can... Well, let me see if I can find it, first of all. I might have to pull it up on stream for old time's sake. Octocat. Octocat. Don't let Octocat die. Oh my god, they're 18 years ago. 18 years ago, the first episode. Okay, let me add. Okay. Give me just a sec. It's so old, like, ugh. Like, I have friends who... I have friends who are, you know, like, in their, like, you know, late 30s, 40s, and they'll, like, you know, talk about how just old they feel going back to some of their, like, you know, the content they grew up on, and that's how I feel right now. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean 18 years ago? Let's see if I can... Still very slow when it comes to... Yes. Yes. Octocat. Yeah! We're gonna do a little detour here from the stream and watch some Octocat From what I know, it'll, if I'm not careful, it may blast out everyone's eardrums. So let's gonna hit play with tentatively.
Octocat Adventure, Octocat Adventure, what are you doing, Octocat? Finding my parents.
Whoop.
Down here. What's in that box? I better open. What's that? Nice cup of tea. Cup of tea. Maybe relaxing.
What? Why is he Fat Albert?
I will find my parents. I will find my parents.
Oh god. Jump scare warning. That's a fever dream. Wait, what do you wait a minute. You're telling me we got the full saga here?
Octocat Adventure. Octocat Adventure too. Octocat Adventure. What's up, Octocat? I really miss my parents. What's happening? It's a fence. I just walk over and then it's getting bigger.
This is the quality this is the quality content you came here for, right? Right, guys?
What's in this door? I better open it and see. Not a good one. Let me try this.
Hellmari jump scare and Amori, if you know, you know.
I better try the other one here. Let me just see.
Oh, that got me a little bit. That was the Hellmari jump scare and Amori, but with sound as opposed to no sound. That got me.
What should I do? Let me try. There's one more.
Octocat is a tormented soul. Oh my god.
Oh no! What's this? Maybe if I just give it a touch and... Oh no! Gosh!
GitHub universe at the very end. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is spanning over years. I would love it if they gave us an Octocat part 6. Maybe like a prequel.
What is this place?
I love that the voice is just going up each time. This is kind of Amori coded.
Oh no, I'm gonna get away. This is scary. That looks like some chicken I just ate. It's delicious. Look at the cliff again.
He's going. Oh shit, America!
Oh no, what's that?
Run!
Octocat, you don't have any parents. No,
What?
I do have parents.
Oh god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's gonna be my AU culture. Okay. You don't have parents. Yes, I do. Oh, my bad. I'm glad he didn't overreact. Alright, part 4. Gotta love my internet. They're trying to get more high pitch each time. Oh, he's thirsty. Guys, he needs water. Guys, we need to do something right now. I fear we may be 17 years too late, though. No! No! Oh! 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 No! 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 Wait! No, this is not the end. I won't let it be. No, what do you mean they abandoned him? What? What? No. No, not GitHub Universe. My bad. Okay, this is 2 minutes and 30 seconds long. This is the finale to end every single finale in every piece of media that ever was and ever is and ever will be. Not this big I knew I was fruity, so it is Peke. No. Oh my god. And he's red and he's a sea creature, or at least half sea creature, and his parents are just straight up never around. Someone get Octocat a loving older sister to take care of him because their parents are never around. Oh, the balloon felt bad for him, but not the parents. Oh, wait, oh. Whoa. I did not see that coming. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Wait. This is... What? Wait, are they for real? This is lore I never knew or would have guessed in my wildest dreams. That's so cool. That's so cool. What the fuck? Yo. Okay, we have to finish this. We have to finish this. I'll get back to art at some point. But after this, I will. But oh my god. I'm like my jaw is on the floor. Oh god. Oh my god. Hope it's not too loud, by the way. The multiverse, no! Oh yeah, turning that down even more. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too, bro. My god. Bring him back to his parents, who are darn dirty ditchers. Oh, wait. Wait, no. Wait, what? Please, Octocat. Please, save my boy. Oh. Oh, no! No! Oh, are they... No! Why am I actually sad? No, I'm actually upset now. Not Octocat. No! 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 That's not how... No. I refuse. I refuse. No. This is not the end. This is... Alright, chat. Alright, chat. You know what we're doing? You know what we're doing now? Oh, there we go. You know what we're doing? We're gonna draw the rightful conclusion to Octocat. Got it? He's in GitHub Universe. Good one. Okay, we are gonna draw the rightful ending to Octocat because that's breaking my wee little heart. Um, yeah. Cause no, I refuse to let it end like that. Let me not me just legit getting so upset over it. Uh let me They're the parents. Because we need to have him reunite with his parents. Okay. Well, my bad, guys. I don't expect that to be so tragic. I actually I'd only ever seen like the first and second episodes. I never saw anything like further. Now I'm really, now I'm like, my worldview has been just absolutely shattered. I don't know how to go on. But yeah, all this because of Orca Kitty. Let's I'm gonna finish Orca Kitty. Gonna make it a chunky little guy. Oh, here, let me start playing the music again. Maybe one day we'll be able to get the creator to come back and you know, personally apologize for what he's done to Octocat. I really didn't expect it to go 3D at the very end there. That's awesome. Do a very simple little, kind of like this little nugget I've drawn. Yeah, no worries. You're all good, dear. What am I doing? Haven't drawn a whale of a tail in a while. And a big fat tail. Big fat tail. I like this little guy. I'm gonna name him Sudsy. Because it's cute. I love you, Sudsy. I love you, Sudsy. And this ginormous tail that's weighs more than his actual body. Orcas have... yes. There we go. Where's Orca Kitty? Or at least my take on Orca Kitty. Okay, now we will draw Octocat reuniting with his parents. To satisfy my broken little soul. Now draw with Sudsy from Which one was Sudsy again? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I forgot. I like to think that the dad's pipe is a bubble pipe. Hats are exceedingly hard to draw, and sometimes I can do it, and most of the time I can't. Got the botanicals. Now let me just put Octocat in front first. Trying to decide how much longer I should go for. Probably not. Probably not super long, but we'll just see what happens. Next time I stream, I'll probably try to aim for a time that's not as busy for most people, which is, I think, I don't know. I mean, it's noon for me, but probably a little later in the afternoon for people. So I might, I don't know. Maybe I'll aim for like maybe like 3 or 4 p.m. PST. Octocat found his parents. I am actually glad that I didn't see the ending when I was a little kid. Otherwise, I think I would have been even more genuinely upset about it. Oh, thank you. You know, I'm gonna at least draw Budsy before I wrap up stream, because I'd feel really bad if I, after all this time, didn't get to that. He's gonna be patting Octocat's head like, you did good, son. You did good. What was I doing? Oh, right. Alright. Kind of find myself talking just for the sake of talking sometimes, so I apologize. Then, gotta draw his mama. Because we are nothing without Octocat's mama. Give her son little licks. There we go. Wait, hold on. Just like a mama cat should. Hold on. You are the Freddy self-shipper to me. I hope you know that. What does mama look like? Other than large kitty. I'm trying to figure out how to simplify her. But, let's do this. Bell. There we go. Family reunited. Thank you. Okay, it's Budsy time. As they say. The true Octocat ending, yes! As all things should be. You know, if you think about it, the spider cat on my page right now, is like an Octocat ancestor. An Octocat descendant. Okay, Budsy time. You know what? Let's do lineless. I'm gonna grab a image of these guys. Oh yay, my favorite image. This image, my favorite image. Budsy. The minis, you know, the minis. The ones mentally sick in the head. We're gonna do this vector by vector, just like in the game. Something. And then the Rottweiler features strike again. Love giving him like fluff here. It'd be like muscle fluff. Yeah, that's even if the original intent wasn't racist, it's still questionable at best. So I'd rather have it be like a fur outline. Actually, here, let me. Do this. I'm gonna draw someone ruffling him. Mojas are fluffy. Yes. On. We gotta draw someone ruffling him. It's only right. He's just a little guy. I need a Lokoroko Mochi pillow so badly. I would pay my entire savings just for the chance to get one of these little guys. Okay. Sorry, I went quiet. I was just focusing. Oh, I love this little guy. Yeah, this is the best one. out of all the things I've drawn, this is the best. Let me try to make the outline a little more distinct. Unless my airbrush doesn't wanna. Oh. There we go. You know, I didn't get to a ton of sketches today, but you know, that's okay. We're testing the ropes here. So I think I am going to start to wrap it up here. We've streamed for a good few hours, I'd say. Oh yeah, thank you. Here, let me yeah, thank you guys for joining. You know, everyone who joined, if you know, even back to just you two, thank you for basically being here all stream. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I need to decide when I'm gonna do that Amori stream soon. Would it be part 3 or 4 or 5? Because I know, I had initially counted wrong when I first streamed, and like, what did I do? I like actually split it up in 2 streams. It was weird. Like I only realized it when I was like trying to like compile it for like my VOD's channel. Our lips have touched. I must be here. Thank you, darling. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed, and thank you for your suggestions. It's really fun. I will have to do a sketch stream again at some point. So yeah, look forward to that. I'm probably gonna aim for, let's say Saturday. I'm gonna say maybe like, this is just a guess. I'm gonna try possibly Saturday at 3 p.m. PST, that is 6 p.m. EST, to continue with the Amori playthrough. But yeah, so no worries if you can't make it though. It'll probably be just chill like this again, and I'll try to be, better at being able to like, talk and play at the same time. I nod. I nod along with you. But yeah, other than that, sounds good. I appreciate it. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Grub, I'll probably be seeing you because makes out with you. um, but yeah, talk to you both later. Take care. Bye bye. Adios.